So let us begin. We'll just sit with the comfortable, wherever you're sitting, comfortable position. Just drop the shoulders, open up the chest. We just want to open that channel a little bit as well. So we want to create that length, nice and open across the chest, dropping the shoulders and lengthening the spine. Closing your eyes and just setting a bit of an intention. It's a very, very powerful and auspicious time. So there is lots of talk of what the power of this eclipse is all about. So let us find our own meaning and our own experience of it. And we can use this at any time. We can use any time to reset, but this is obviously a powerful time when globally and universally, our collective energy is setting a bit of an intention for that as well. So good time to use that collective intention. So as you sit, just shoulders relaxed, eyes closed. Take a moment just to be really present with your current state of being, which is likely to be sleepy. So take 1 or 2 breaths. So we're going to take a big belly to chest breath. So really breathing in fully. And then just exhale slowly. Maybe breathe out through the mouth and do it again. Full breath in. Belly, ribs, chest, and then breathing out. And do that one more time. Big vitalizing breath. And then breathing out. And then as you exhale here, just turn your focus inward. Might be a little bit distorted with the microphone because usually I have an external mic. So here with your eyes closed, just take your awareness to the body, the physical body. Just let the body rest in an alert state. Find the present moment. So you might even want to imagine a timeline and time moving. Maybe even that whole feeling of that spinning earth and just time moving. Think about the timeline of our existence. And then just take a moment, just pause time right here and find yourself in it. And then just really tune into your own presence and your own energy frequency and the expression of it, of your beingness. So imagine your body sitting here, vibrating energy. And within this energy field, find that center channel. You might want to imagine your spine and an energy channel running through it, and extend that energy channel all the way down. And extend that energy channel all the way into the Earth's core. And for a moment, make a connection with the Earth's core and the center of Earth. And feel the frequency here. And the significance of the time and the journey that Earth's been on, and all of us with her. And take a few breaths here, full breaths, breathing, and feel a connection with Earth, as if you're breathing with Earth. And then draw that energy up and take your focus to the first energy center, that first chakra, just at the base of the spine. And as you connect in here, just take a few breaths and really feel that journey of coming into this plane, that physicality, this meat suit that you're connected to, and that very earthy groundedness of that experience. And feel the frequency and the quality of the energy of that first center. And take that focus to the second center. So become aware of that sacral area. And here, as we tune in to that more fluid connection, thinking of all the water element here on earth, and that connection to our own physical body, and the power of water, and what it all means in our existence here. The influence that it has on our existence, on the planet, and our own physical body. Then take the focus to the third center in that solar plexus area. Become aware of this part of your frequency, that part of your being. Connect to it, that third center. As you breathe in here, heighten your breath a little bit. Take a few stronger breaths and really feel the fire in your breath. Want to bring in that Ujjayi breath here, really feel a sense of stoking that fire, and just notice how with the breath you're really creating that vitality, that animation. Think about the metabolism and the fire in your cells, the spark, connecting to that fire of the sun. That strong connection to the sun, again, without which we wouldn't have the life we have here now. Feel that powerful connection. Just noticing for a moment that earth connection, those three centers that really are so powerfully influencing this existence, this realm. move the focus to the heart space and expand yourself here, almost like your arms are stretching out and you're just opening your hands and expanding your heart space. As you take a few deep breaths into the lungs and connect to the air element, the expansiveness of air. As we think about that earth realm, and then the air, the sky. As we expand into that, breathe into the heart space. Feel a sense of opening the heart space. And feel how that air element really raises that frequency. You feel that lightening of the density. Take that to the throat, coming into that throat center, that fifth center, feeling into the ether. Noticing that permeating through everything, all existence. And here you might want to really connect into that full moon. Breathe into this space. Breathe into the throat center, that fifth center, and expand from there. And just notice any sensations, anything that arises as you connect here. This is where we start to transcend our humaning a little bit, and we start to make a connection to our divinity. Becoming aware of the ethers. Feel the activation of those centers. As you move your focus to the sixth center, so take your focus to the center of your head. And here we've moved beyond the elements. We arrive at the portal. We arrive at the access point, the portal to our divinity. Keep the awareness at the center of the head, right in the middle of the head, sixth center, and expand your awareness here. Ascend beyond that realm of density. And now from the crown of the head upwards, expanding, lifting, and raising your awareness. Now extend your awareness more and more. Extend your awareness far, far, far into the cosmos. And find your soul star. Find your connection. Just like you are connected to Earth, find your connection to the cosmos. Find your cosmic grounding, your cosmic star. And for a moment, just really find your home base there. Beyond everything that's happening here. Beyond the journey you're on here. Find an origin here. The essence. Your soul connection. Find a homecoming, a knowing. Feel the exhale. And as we connect and align with these higher frequencies, when we connect and align with this cosmic awareness, our soul alignment, know that we can choose. We can choose the direction. We can choose the timeline. So knowing that this powerful time of opportunity. So as you stay connected to your earth core, connected to your physical existence, connected to the heart space, that transition between that earth space and that divinity, as you stay connected to your divinity and your soul, set an intention and infuse this whole timeline with an intention of what you choose to contribute to for the collective. Which direction are we going in? What is your contribution? So right now, just staying with that awareness, that powerful awareness that you can influence. Feel it in your heart. Draw it from your cosmic knowing. And infuse it into this earth timeline. And as you take your focus back into the heart space, so coming back into the heart space, find that connection with the earth core, the soul star, and then bring your connection to the heart space. And maybe just briefly bring the hands to the heart space. Setting that intention, feeling that connection, feeling that knowing, your contribution, your alignment, your choice of experience. And so it is. Time as you come forward, slide into it and hold it here, and just stay in that forward bend. Now you might want to tuck your chin down a little bit more. So you want to feel the pulling sensation all around the back of the body, all the way up. And you can do a little lean to one side, lean to the other side. Just notice that. Let's do a couple like that. Notice where the pulling sensation is. And then roll out of that. We're going to take an inhale, raising your arms, and just sit really tall for a second. Pull the toes back towards you. Reach your fingertips to the ceiling. And then as you exhale, go forward. Now just go for a bit more stretch. You might grab hold of your toes. Taking another inhale, raising your arms. And we're going to take the hands behind us and just rest back onto your hands. Now point the toes and circle around with your ankles, keeping your knees still, just going into ankle rotations here. See if you can keep your knees from moving around, just move the ankles. Just take a moment to just really connect into the feet. Go the other way when you're ready. It's that journey that we're on, how important it is to maintain this physical being while we're here, including the feet. Release. And now come to sitting and bring the right leg in and just move through the knees. It's a little bit of up and down, bending and straightening. Now be a little bit intuitive. Just work a little bit in your own feelings. So if you want to go more into circular movements, or you want to stay with up and down, maybe you want to slow it down. So really make a connection to your body. So let this be a bit of a guidance, but not like a real strict way of doing it. If you want to move it a bit differently, then move in the way that feels right for you. Then hugging that knee into the chest, grab hold of your foot. So with your left hand, grab your foot, and your right hand, hold the knee, flip the knee open, and then just sway it across the body. Just do a little bit of rocking here. And from here, start to go into some rotation. So again, do what feels good. You can circle it around or rotate it, or you can keep swinging it, or just move it up and down. But really be connected to the hip socket. For now, keep the eyes closed and keep that inward focus. Just really making a connection to the body. When you're ready, hug the knee in and extend that leg out. Let's grab the left leg. So just focusing back on the knee again, just up and down. Maybe going into some rotations again, whatever feels good. Follow your own guidance. Extend. Then we bend, grab the foot with your right hand, grab the knee with your left hand. Do a little bit of rocking. Circling. Try closing your eyes. Imagine seeing that ball and socket joint. And just being really aware of what you need here. Hugging the knee into the chest and then extending. Good. Hold it here. So let's come into a cross-leg position for a moment. Sitting tall, bring your fingertips to your shoulders. And then maintaining the length in the spine, we're going to rotate towards the right and then rotate towards the left. Keep your elbows nice and wide and then get a little bit dynamic. Now focus here at your navel and just kind of focus on that being the center point. And see if you can twist from that space, from that midsection. Keep rotating. Use your breath to keep the breath flowing. Breathe in one direction, breathe out in the other direction. So creating a little bit of heat in the body here as well. Let's keep doing this for a little bit longer. Creating a little bit of shift in state as well as we wake up the spine, boosts that vitality. And just slow it down. And then just come to sitting and just notice what that sensation feels like. And then we're going to keep the hands on the knees. We're going to move that awareness up a little bit. So this time, dip your spine. So you're dipping your lower back and you're looking up and you're drawing the shoulder blades together and sending your chest upwards. And then as you exhale, you go into a round spine, suck the tummy and tuck the chin and open up through the upper back. So inhale, pull the shoulder blades together. Exhale, go into that round upper back. So inhale, lifting the sternum, squeezing back. Exhale, rounding out. So getting that movement moving up the spine rather than that navel area. Think about the heart space. A couple more like this. And waking up that upper back, that thoracic spine area. One more big breath here. Exhale, release, and just sitting nice and tall. And now just feel that warmth in that area, that warmth in that heart space and that whole chest cavity. So as we slowly wake up through the body, wake up those energy centers, we're going to bring the chin to the chest. And then take your chin over towards your right shoulder. Bring the chin up and over to the left and down and across. Now keep your jaw closed. Moving into those neck rotations. Really send your jaw up towards the ceiling, keeping the neck long. When you're ready, go the other way. Once more like this. And then let's let go of this position. Come to your hands and knees and move to child's pose. Taking the knees wide and reaching down the mat. Just let your forehead rest. Take the focus to the point where the forehead is touching the floor. Bring the knees a little closer together. Reach forward with the arms. Come up with a round spine to hands and knees. And then slowly move through. Dip the spine. Keep pushing through the hands. Exhale, come back to child's pose. Round spine as you move to hands and knees. Dipping the spine. And then exhaling back. Keep the eyes closed. And once you've got that basic movement, close your eyes and take your focus to your spine. And just imagine fluidity. It's flowing through. So rather than it being a mechanical action, just connect to the fluidity and the flow of movement. And you're just following that flow that's already here. Continuous. There's no real stop-start. And then come up to hands and knees and stay here. And hold the hands and knees position. So your hands on underneath your shoulders, knees on the ground, shoulders away from the ears. And then look slightly forward of your mat, nice and strong. Tuck your toes. So coming onto the knees, tucking your toes, plugging the shoulders in. And then just nice and strong, hover your knees just off the floor and stay in that position. So here we want to really focus on that fire in the belly, nice and strong through the core, strong through the arms. Feel your physical body strong. Then press up to the mountain and press the heels towards the mat. Sit bones nice and high. Take a breath. Ease down and hover the knees just off the floor and then down to the ground. Come back to child's pose, extending the arms long, stretching them away. Come back up, round spine. Come into that dipped spine, tucking your toes, hovering the knees, nice strong core. So feel that heat building in the body. Feel the pelvic floor pulling up. Stay strong in your body. And then push up to the mountain.
And hold, pressing away through the sit bones, hands and feet lifting. Ease down, hover the knees, come all the way down and come back to child's pose. Round spine. Dip the spine, tuck the toes, hover the knees, nice strong core. One more time, just keep looking slightly forward, keep your core strong, knees just off the floor, and then push up to the mountain. Now from here, raise your right leg high, press back through the hands, step through between the hands, and open up through the hip flexor. So move forward, hips, ribs, chest. And then as you hold this position, shoulders away from the ears, lift your gaze upwards. Try closing your eyes, but looking towards the inside of your forehead. And then tuck your toes, push back up to the mountain, exhale. Press through the hands, lift through the sit bones. Take a big exhale here, maybe exhale out through the mouth. Raising your left leg high. Step it through, bringing the back knee down, fingertips to the floor, hips, ribs, chest, and then lifting the gaze, eyes moving to that inside of the forehead. And then let's go back to the mountain. Now stay in the mountain for a moment and tuck the chin in and take a couple of breaths here, focusing at the throat. So we're going into a little boost of energy here. Come up onto the toes, extend into your high plank. Now stay here. You can go into the knees if you like, half plank. And you want to focus on the belly. So drawing the navel in towards the spine. Arms are strong, strong core. Take one more breath and then press back to the mountain again. Tuck the chin in and focus at the throat. Now come down to the knees and go to child's pose. So just going to explain that little sequence. Hold it here, child's pose. So when we go into the plank position, we're going to be focusing at the belly. So here you want to imagine the fire of the sun. So you want to feel the heat. And then when we go back to the mountain, we're going to focus at the throat. And here you want to imagine the coolness of the moon. So we're moving between that sun and moon energy, the sun heat at the manipura, at the navel, and then that cooling moon energy at the throat. So come up to round spine, push up to the mountain, hold it nice and strong, lift out through the sit bones, come up onto your toes and extend into your high plank. And here, so you might even want to bring in Bastrika, that bellows breath, that heating at the belly, and focus on that fire in the belly. Hold it here, one more breath, and then push up to the mountain. Tuck your chin in and take some cool, calming, centering, inward focused breaths. You might want to visualize a full moon at the throat. And then extend into your high plank once again. So focus here at the belly, focus on that heat, focus on that fire in the belly, that determination, the focus, and also transformation. Very, very powerful opportunity for transformation. Push back to the mountain. Focus here at the throat. Focus at that cooling, calming, and also purification. Good opportunity for purification. Let's do that one more time. So go into the plank, focus on that fire in the belly, transformation, that determination, that focus. One more breath, and then push back and focus at the throat, purification, cooling, calming. Let's take the right leg high, step it through between the hands, bring the back knee down, open up, and once again take your focus to the eyebrow center. You might close your eyes and focus here at the eyebrow center. Let's go back to the mountain. Take the left leg high, through, back knee down, take the focus to the eyebrow center. And then step to the front of your mat. Now grab hold of your elbows, maybe rest them against the top of the knees. Let your head hang, shift your weight forward, or you could just let your arms hang if that feels okay. And just stay here for a moment hanging. We'll sit in towards the heels, let go of the elbows, rolling up. Let's take the arms up overhead. Push out of your feet. Send your hips forward, stretch out through the fingertips, and then bring your hands to prayer. Now keep your eyes closed for a moment. Soften the face, the jaw, the chest, the abdomen. Bring that awareness to the hands, that right and left side of the body coming together. Here as well, that left side of the body associated with that moon energy. The right side of the body is associated with that sun energy. So bring that together as you bring your hands together. Feel that unity between those two energies. We're going to move through Surya Namaskar, so the sun salutation. So take a nice deep breath in, reach your arms up, push through the feet, reach your arms up and stretch. And then as you exhale, folding forward. And taking the right leg back, we're going to keep the hands down, the knees to the floor, and just open up through the front of the body, open up through the hips. And then come back to the mountain as you exhale, press into your hands, lift out through the sit bones. Come down to the knees and then lower the chest to the floor and breathe into Cobra. Exhale, coming back to the mountain. Take a big step forward, the left leg forward, opening up. And step to the front of the mat as you exhale. Roll up through the spine, take the arms overhead. Push out of the feet, reach out through the fingers, exhale, let's go back down. Taking the left leg back, knee down, open up through the hips. And then exhale back to the mountain. Come down to the knees, lower the chest, inhale to Cobra. Exhale back to the mountain. Step forward with the right leg. Inhale, open through the hips. Step to the front of the mat as you exhale. Roll up through the spine, arms come up overhead. And then exhale, hands to prayer again. Feel the hands coming together. We're going to go through Surya Namaskar again. Go a little bit quicker, but feel free to slow it down. You know the sequence. Inhale, raising the arms, exhale, fold. Right leg back, inhale. Into the mountain as you exhale. Holding the breath, knees to the ground, and then lower the chest and breathe into Cobra. Exhale back to the mountain. Nice fluid transitions. Left leg forward. Right leg forward. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, come back down. Taking the left leg back. Inhale. Step back to the mountain as you exhale, holding the breath, knees down, chest down. Inhale to cobra. Exhale back to the mountain. Take the right leg forward, left leg forward. Roll up through the spine. Take the arms overhead. Exhale, hands to prayer and hold. And again, inhale, raising the arms. Exhale, fold. Right leg back. Come back to the mountain. Knees down, chest down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, back. Left leg forward. Right leg forward. Roll up through the spine. Inhale. Exhale, come back down. Take the left leg back, knee down. Step back to the mountain as you exhale. Come down to the knees, lower the chest. Breathe into cobra. Exhale back to the mountain. Right leg forward. Left leg forward. Roll up, raise your arm. Hands to prayer, eyes are closed. Switch to Chandra Namaskar, which is the moon salutation. So taking the breath in, raise your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. And now take your left leg back. Take the knee down and raise your arms up. Crescent moon. Exhale as you come back to the mountain. Come down to the knees. Lower the chest. Breathe into cobra. Exhale back to the mountain. We're going to take the right leg up behind. Lift up. Step it through. Bring the back knee down. Sweep through with the hands. Hands to the floor as you step to the front of your mat. Roll up through the spine. Take the arms overhead. Hands to prayer. Inhale, raising your arms. Exhale, fold forward. The right leg steps back, knee down. Sweep through with the hands. Crescent moon. Step back to the mountain. Exhale. Come down to the knees and lower the chest. Breathe into cobra. Exhale back to the mountain. Now take your left leg high. Step it through, back knee down. Sweep through with the hands, crescent moon. Hands to the floor, step to the front of the mat as you exhale. Roll up through the spine. Hands to prayer. Eyes are closed. Take another breath. All right, let's face the long end of the mat. Take the feet out wide. And we're going to turn the right foot, the left foot in and the right foot out. And float out with your arms. And then ease into the warrior two position. Now, keeping the toes relaxed, turning your palms up. Look towards the fingertips on that right hand and hold it there. Shoulders down and hold. Take another breath. Then reach, place your forearm on your thigh and take your arm over your ear, extended side angle. Try squeezing that left glute just a little bit. Stretch out through the fingers, drive back through the foot. Take one hand either side, swivel the back foot, and now lift the back leg off the ground as you come forward. You might grab your ankle, drive through the bottom leg, reach through that top leg. Take the back foot down and come up to warrior one. And then we turn back, bringing the arms down, pigeon toe the right, turn out through the left. Arms come out, and we're going to bend into warrior two, and then open your palms up on both hands, palms turned up. Hold it here. Look towards the fingertips on that left hand. And then reach, place your forearm on your thigh, and take the left arm over, extended side angle. Reach out. And we'll bring one hand either side, swivel the back foot, lift the back leg, driving into the floor. And bring that foot down. Coming up, warrior one. Let's come back to face front. Take the arms down. Let's turn the feet out. So you've actually got your feet angled towards the corners of the mat. Raising the arms up, and then from here, squatting straight down. Remember, your knees are going out, and you're actually tucking your tailbone. So you're opening the knees. So it's not so much about sitting back into like a gym squatting position. We're pushing more into a ballet plie. The arms go out, and then raise your arms and draw the shoulders down. Relax through the toes. And then slowly take your arms at that right angle, so your elbows are at the height of your shoulders and your palms are facing forward. This is actually called the goddess pose. Take deep breaths into the belly here, holding. So apparently a lot of the solar eclipse in this time right now is the return of the goddess energy. So let's hold on to that. Take that focus here. One more breath. And then come all the way up. Bring the arms back down. Turn that left foot back to the short end of the mat. Right foot turns out. Palms are turned up as we go into warrior two once again. Reach across, place the forearm, extended side angle, big stretch through that side body. One hand either side, lifting that back leg up. And extending. Take the back leg down. Come up into warrior one. And back around. Good. Let's turn the left foot out. Arms are turned up. Coming into warrior two. Extended side angle. Reach. And then one hand either side, lifting that back leg up. And then coming back one more time, raising your arms. Warrior one. Coming back and turning the feet out back to that goddess pose. Tuck your tailbone. See if you can get level. See if you can get your hips level with your knees. Press your knees out. Elbows level with your
shoulders. Palms are forward, deep breaths. Hold and breathe. Inhale, coming up, releasing the arms down. Let's go back to the short end of the mat and bring the hands together again. So recenter yourself, that right and left coming together. We're going to go back into the sun salutation, but this time we bring in the traditional breath pattern. Really thinking about the vitality, boosting that vitality. And when we do those dynamic breaths, think of exhaling and clearing, letting go of anything that doesn't serve. So we take a breath in, raising the arms, and then do a big dynamic exhale as you come forward. Stepping the right leg back, knee down, just look forward, take a full breath in here. And then hold the breath in as you come back to the mountain. Now come down to the knees and exhale dynamically as you lower your chest, pulling the navel to the spine. Big inhale to cobra. Now hold the breath in as you go back to the mountain. Pressing away and holding. Now take the left leg forward. Take a big, still holding the breath in, sorry. And then exhale, step to the front of the mat. Now inhale, raising your arms. And a big exhale as we fold forward. So we're going to take the left leg back, take a full breath in. And then we hold the breath in as you come back to the mountain. Now come down to the knees and dynamically exhale as you lower the chest. Take a big inhale to cobra. Hold the breath in as we come back to the mountain. Hold the breath in as we step the right leg forward. Step to the front of the mat, exhale dynamically. Roll up through the spine, take your arms overhead. And then hands to prayer. Let's do that again. Take a big inhale, raising the arms. Dynamic exhale as we fold forward. The right leg steps back, take a full breath in. Hold the breath as you come back to the mountain. Come down to the knees and dynamically exhale, lowering down. Take a full breath in. Hold the breath in as you come back to the mountain. Take the left leg forward, still holding the breath. Step to the front, dynamic exhale. Roll up through the spine, arms overhead. And then exhale, down. Left leg back, inhale. Hold the breath as you come back to the mountain. Come down to the knees. Dynamic exhale, lower the chest. Take a big inhale to cobra. Hold the breath as you come back to the mountain. Hold the breath as you step your right leg forward. Dynamic exhale, step to the front. Roll up through the spine, inhale. Hands to prayer, exhale, pause, take a breath. We're going to do one more round like that. Really use your breath to vitalize. Think of it almost like a breath work session. Big inhale, raise your arms. Big exhale, fold. Right leg back, big inhale. To the mountain, we're holding the breath. Come down to the knees, do an exhale dynamically. Big inhale, cobra. Hold the breath to the mountain. Hold the breath, step the left leg forward. Step to the front of the mat, big exhale. Inhale, come up. Big exhale, fold. Left leg steps back, big inhale. Hold to the mountain. Come down to the knees, exhale. Inhale. Hold to the mountain. Right leg steps forward, hold. Left leg forward, big exhale. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands to prayer. We hold. Breathe. Really feel that grounding through the feet. Keep the connection to the feet, grounding. Be aware of your knees, soft, supportive. Aware of the pelvis, fluidity in the pelvis, expansion through the spine, a little bit of heat at the belly, openness through the chest, connection through the crown. Now let's come to lying down on the back. We're going to stay with a little bit of combo, heating and cooling. So as you lie down on the back with the arms down alongside the body, we're going to take the hands just off the floor, lift your head up, look towards your navel. Now lift one leg or two legs off the floor, and we're going to do Bastrika breath. So you want to feel your belly going up and down, breathing in and out through the nose. And relax. Now hold it here. Now from here, take your right knee to your chest and take that leg across into a twist. And then come back to center. Now straighten out the legs, lift your hands just off the floor, look down to your toes, lift the other leg or both legs off the ground, lift your head, hold it here, and again, Bastrika breath, so belly breath. Feel that pulsing, breathing in and out through the nose. Relax, release, bring the left knee into the chest and go into that twist, take the leg across. Come back to center. Straighten out the legs. Lift your hands, lift your head, lift one or two legs off the floor. Let's go again, pulsing the breath at the belly. And release. This time, palms facing down, bring your heels towards your bottom. Lift your bottom up and come up into a bridge. Now rock onto your shoulder blades. Lift your hips nice and high. Take your focus to the throat. Feel that ujjayi breath at the throat and focus on that cooling, calming purification at the throat. And then ease it all the way down. Bring the knees into the chest. Hold it here. Rock yourself to a sitting position. Come back to that cross-leg position where we started. And then close your eyes once again. And with your eyes closed, just take your focus now to the heart space. If you want to, you could rest your hands on your heart space or just have an awareness here. Now, in this space, in the center of your heart, in the center of that chest cavity, take your focus here. And then start to breathe out as if you're from the center of your chest space or your chest cavity. You breathe into the whole chest cavity. And as you exhale, you relax back into that single space. And as you continue to breathe like this, start to breathe beyond the chest cavity and expanding your awareness. And as you breathe into the space, feel that internal smile. Feel it broadening and expanding beyond the heart space. This is an opportunity for a reset, an opportunity to choose joy and love over fear. As you move into your day today, see if you can keep coming back into this heart space feeling. Anytime any angst arises, anytime any fear-based information arrives, come back into the heart space, come back into that internal smile and choose joy and love. You breathe in, take your arms out wide, bring the hands together above the head. Exhale, bring it all the way down to the heart space. Lowering your head, opening your eyes, lifting the gaze. Namaste.